I not hear sound from your...
I hear you. Oh, I just ruined the whole entire thing. I had this epic beginning.
Payback!
And...
Payback!
No, I'm keeping it. We're live. We're doing it. This is it. This was the beginning. That's it. We're live,
well,
people.
You deserved it, man. Sorry.
Hi, and welcome everybody to this awesome stream that starts out so well every time.
You never know what to expect. That's actually a good thing, right?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. And I don't know if anybody noticed, but the start screen's a little bit different. That's because, well, I had to make a graphic in I don't know, 30 minutes. set of graphics in 30 minutes so that I could stream today, because I'm streaming today and not MJ. You guys are in for I was gonna say treat, but that is definitely not the right word.
Oh, it is a treat. Because with any luck, Larry will actually be able to complete what he starts, unlike MJ.
Yeah. I mean that's the plan. How many years has it been since I streamed? Since I streamed? I'm assuming that's what you're asking, Toaster Master. It has been a while. Yeah. Let's say it's been a while. I really don't know. It hasn't. It's got to be at least a year since I streamed. Since I streamed. I mean, I've been on streams, obviously. So we'll see how this goes. This could go really, really well, or really, really horribly. I don't think there's an in between.
And if it's really, really well, I'm gonna kind of cry. But I mean, Larry is the expert here. Well, okay, no. Andrew is the expert here. And he's here to bless the stream for us.
Yeah, so he'll and he's not, I mean, he might be watching the stream too, but we also have, he can see it pretty much live because we've got it running twice here. Hopefully there's no lag or anything like that. If anybody, notices anything like that, just let me know, and I'll kick off the stream to MJ and Andrew so that you guys get to see it better. Yeah. So we're going to do Spirit of Vengeance, or at least give it a shot. Oh, no. You know what? No. This is the Food Network, right? This is where we talk all
This
about
is the
food.
Mop Food Network.
Right.
Yes.
This is the Mop Food Podcast. We only pretend that it's the Star Wars: The Old Republic. Hey,
we'll call it a video podcast.
Sure.
A vidcast. It's our vidcast.
Isn't that just ready? Never mind. That's TV. Anyway. All right. I guess I can hop into game now.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Let me do that.
Can you?
Yeah, we'll see.
We're hoping it's not 3 hours and him get bugged out at the end, because quite
that is
frankly,
totally what I'm hoping for.
That is what. Yeah, that's MJ. MJ's not streaming for a reason. She has not forgiven Tor at all. No, she has not.
Yeah. Okay, there we are. Man, that transition was really fast. I got to work on that. That was
dun
okay.
Dun. Sorry, I missed my intro music.
Okay, so Super Games Forever. I want to get more. I want to get. I'm assuming
you want to get to know more about
the old before you buy it on apps. Okay, it is an MMORPG. Yes.
It has a really sucky free to play. I mean,
really?
In the beginning, you can play with people a little better.
Yeah.
Well, okay, no, they just changed everything. Scratch it. I don't even know.
And
I don't even know because Honestly, I played with a friend and we duoed through a lot of things, and now they just changed everything a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
So
that reminds me. I have not. Shoot, I have not set up this character. So, um,
Do you have at least a second combat style?
oh, I did. Yes, I did that already. I am a Sith warrior with all Jedi combat styles. Isn't this great?
MMORPG light, is that a thing?
It might be.
Or an MMORPG almost
How did you
massively multiplayer?
change your first one? I thought it
How
was
did I change my first one?
fixed.
So no, it's not fixed if you are the opposite like you have the opposite alignment.
Ah,
Yeah, so
so
since
if
my
you're dark
alignment is
side Republic, you can switch from trooper to bounty hunter, for example.
I believe so. Yes. I believe that's how that works. At least that's how it worked for me. I'm assuming that it works that way for everybody. So, yeah. And I mean, I don't know how I have these things set up. Oop, oh, spinning.
No, you are not getting in that library. Get out. Sorry. That's how I feel in this game. It's like, MJ, you're not getting into this room. Sorry. Keep
You know,
going.
I'm just gonna leave this. I'm just gonna leave things the way they are. I'm because I don't remember what, and I do very much apologize for anybody that might be watching this for any tips and tricks because that's not you're not gonna get them here because I am playing a Jedi Shadow. Oh, sorry, not a Jedi Shadow, a Jedi Guardian, and I normally play a Sith Juggernaut. So,
Wow, that's a big difference.
it's. I mean, it's not. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like all the buttons are wrong. So I don't know what all the buttons mean. So
button, who's got the button?
It's the mirror. It's the mirrored class. It's like I should know what all of these things do, right? I should.
The buttons are different, yeah.
But the buttons are very different, and hopefully I put them all in the right place so that my muscle memory just kind of takes over. That's the plan. Gosh, I hope it works. Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. Okay. So I got that all set up. I'm just gonna pretend that it's set up correctly. Don't look to my stats to wonder if it's set up correctly. I mean, I used to know how to set all this crap up. Like that was when I raided all the time. I don't do that anymore. Wait, why? I thought Spirit of Vengeance was back in here. Am I done doing Spirit of Vengeance?
That's what you were doing. I did mine. I just clicked the button off of the quest.
Well, I gotta have quests first. Oh, I am Echoes of Oblivion. Am I past the Spirit of Vengeance? Maybe I am. I'm just gonna.
Did you make?
What are your purple quests?
I was gonna say, did you
I
make
have one.
me
Echoes
change
of Oblivion.
over?
That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You're not lying. Not really.
Next time, try not to get so bad.
Play Store. Why would this be on the Play Store? I mean, this is not a mobile game.
Oh yeah, you can't find it on any app store.
Yeah.
Can you really?
No, just PC.
No, you can't. You can't.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like, wait, what?
Can't.
Yeah, this is not an app. This is
either on the
PC.
site or Steam. It is on Steam.
You go through Steam or you go through BioWare Tour.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Lana.
Leave my wife alone.
Oh, she ain't my wife.
She my wife. Okay, this is killing me that I am not getting any sound
I
from
realize this
Discord.
is something you must do without me, but I couldn't let you go without at least wishing you luck. The way this is unfolding, I'm completely disheartened. I never dreamed we'd face Valkorion again. And now you must do so without my help.
What? What am I
hope you know
doing?
that if I could, I would be by your side for this.
Oh my gosh, where the heck am I? I am really not caught up. No, I'm like way off. Sorry guys. We're gonna rush through this as fast as we can, but hopefully we have witty banter to carry us. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill the Emperor. I thought I'd already done that.
Wait, I mean, your shadow is the one
Oh,
that's been playing with me for a long time. He used to be ahead of me.
Oh,
Did you,
used
like,
to
forget?
be. Used
Did
to
you
be,
forget
yeah.
to play
No, well, I guess.
him? Well, Larry, you're not allowed to leave until you do Spirit of Vengeance, because I need to
Okay.
see.
I hate making you worry.
All right, everybody,
over soon.
streaming marathon going on.
All right, we're gonna
I
be here
can't hear it.
all
Just
night.
stay safe.
Why? Why
Good,
can't I
you're still
hear?
here.
all
I was hoping to
night
catch you before you
long.
took off.
All
When is
night.
your next I hope there's room for one more.
Does
eventually.
okay? Anybody
Because
out
I'm
there
going
in Chatland? Can you tell me why my watching him through Discord I get no sound? Somebody please figure that out for me.
I appreciate the
You-
thought, but are you sure?
Well,
Where-
not when he's in a
what's
cutscene,
your
probably.
Teal was in
What's your
trouble.
output?
I have to help. I lost one parent. I'm not just standing by and letting the other one go.
You probably have to
There's
go to
something
the
I could do to save her.
to the settings, because I
Whatever the
also
Emperor's
sometimes
doing,
have
I
that
can
when I'm
resist
watching
it.
people stream.
I was on Zyos.
So
My
my,
head.
so my Theron has an awesome haircut.
Sure as hell won't let him affect me now.
Commander,
Pretty cool.
We need to speak with you.
Oh,
Before
holy
you
cow! And
go,
Arkin's alive. Dang, I really haven't played this character in a while.
Whatever you need to say, I'm listening.
We're coming with you. We helped you defeat Valkorion before, and we won't abandon you now. Whatever this weapon is that he's unleashed, I'm sure it won't have any power over Arkin and I.
This is just as much our responsibility as it is yours. If there's
Wow,
the slightest
I
chance
I
Valkorion could
swear I've
return,
done this
we
before
must do what we can to stop him.
on this character.
Sorry to interrupt.
I was
you.
gonna say you've
Then-
got like 43 characters on this server.
We will
How do you
accompany
know if you've done it on this
I'm
one
going
or
to.
not?
That's
That is
very true, actually.
Not a good idea.
Kira is correct.
Oh my
Too
gosh,
many
I
are
am.
already infected by
Okay,
Tenebrae's weapon.
So, who's
Bringing
in
you
favor
is
of me
too
just
great
skipping
a
through this and
risk.
picking all light
That's
side
not
stuff?
your call to make. The only orders I'm following.
Or do we want to
are
actually
the
watch
commander's.
this?
All right then. What do you think?
Normally, I'd say I'd really love to because I don't get to see other people's stories and everything, but I can't hear a stinking thing.
Yeah, neither
I
can I.
wasn't expecting anyone to offer to
Oh,
come
so
with
maybe
us.
it's something on
oh,
Larry's
so-
end.
so it's
We
me?
don't truly know what we're
Hold
up
on, maybe I
against.
can fix
We're
it.
going to need all the support we can get. Thank you.
If that
You're
is
not
your
muted.
decision,
It is.
No,
then
not on the
let us
channel at
proceed
least.
as
So
carefully as possible.
No,
This
maybe his
changes the
maybe his
entire
output doesn't
I wish you
have
all
the
good luck,
computer
and I'll
or
keep our
something. I
forces
don't
here
know.
on high alert. Should you need us, just
It's
say
up
the
to
word.
chat though. It's not us. I mean, I'll sit here and watch a silent movie and talk about food.
Sounds great.
it might be
Toaster,
because
I
his,
forgot
the
about
output
Theron's haircut.
the output is from his mic, not from
Good to know
his
we've got backup.
streaming
Enough
window.
talk. Let us
Oh,
depart
that's probably
before
what
we
it is
lose
then.
The droid.
Well, you might have that. I mean, yeah. Maybe your output has defaulted to the Yeti or something.
Well, it's gonna go to my mic, like the im. Oh wait a
No, your
second.
input should be the mic. Output,
Yeah.
like my output is my speakers. I
Yeah.
mean my headset.
Oh, is mine different? Maybe that's the problem. Hold on, let me check that.
Yeah, go to voice and video. Hey, we're all
I don't know if
technical
it's that.
troubleshooting. I
I
don't
don't know
know
if it's
either.
that, because in the output, if we get the sound from his mic, we don't get the sound from his streaming from the game. I think they're separate. I think it's the source. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's got to be because
Maybe.
it's got to be because my mic is on.
Okay, that's why when we watch movies, mics are all muted and then the sound from the movies coming through.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Hikari says Discord is not ideal
We're
for
here,
that.
Scanning the transport. Power fluctuations, system
That's
failures.
okay.
Looks
It
like
is
the
actually
engine's
up to
out
all of
There's
you.
a ship parked in the hangar bay. but I
Yeah,
can't tell if
Super
it's
Games
T7
Forever.
shuttle
If you're
or
playing on a
Surface.
tablet,
That'll be
I mean,
interesting. Let us know how that works.
unless you've got, I mean, I have a Surface which runs on Windows 10, but unless
We'll
you've
have to
got a
go in for one of
tablet
the
that
airlocks.
runs
We can't connect
Windows
while they're shooting
and
at us.
some pretty hefty, pretty really super hefty stats. I'm like sitting here trying to do the screenshot key. It's not even my game.
Oh, because you're trying to
Yep.
take screenshots?
Like, it's such a good one. Such a good one. And it's not working.
What do you think we'll find in there?
Oh, I got Arkin's mask.
Nothing good.
Feel the power of
I swear I've done this before on this character even.
I was pretty sure you had, but
Yeah, but apparently not. Apparently I have not, and oh well. Hopefully all my buttons are in the right place so I can
For the
get through
record,
the mobs
This
fast.
ship was not creepy when we left.
this is the benefit of Larry streaming.
No, it's the
Kitty
compressor.
Snuggles.
Impossible! I checked it not 5 minutes
Oh,
ago.
you get kitty
Check it
snuggles?
again.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I need to get a
Bananas
cat,
in my
I think.
arms.
What's going on down there?
Oh,
We
yeah,
must
definitely.
leave immediately.
Everyone
Doesn't
needs
make
a cat.
sense. Every time we repair one system, another fails.
That must be T7's handiwork.
Alright.
Wonder where he's hiding. Let's find a way to take these guys down quietly once their boss disconnects. No sense.
Man, I had no idea I was this far behind. I swear.
You
Oh,
will not escape. This ship will be your tomb.
You were saying.
Come on.
alright.
Your person reset or something?
I don't think so. I think I just was dumb. I mean, that sounds about right. Oh, I can't jump. Oh, nice. I think I've done all right.
Car, let's be real. Spirit of Vengeance was the breaking point for Tor. I used to always have 4+ characters done with all the content. After Spirit of Vengeance, I stopped bothering. Yeah, I don't even have one.
Right.
I don't even have one that can get to the content.
Soon.
Yeah.
It's good to see you too, little
I,
guy.
I mean-
did,
Great work stalling them.
I
till we
did
could
this.
get
I must have not done it on Shadow. I know I did it on at least 2 characters. This
them.
thing.
So these guys aren't our
So it
only
must have not
problem
been
then.
on Shadow. It must have been
Who
on.
else would even
You know
know
what? I
about
bet
this?
you it was
It
on my
doesn't
agent
matter.
and my other Sith warrior.
Anyone
My
who stands
You're
against
probably
us
just
will die.
following me around so much that you forgot to play this character.
Die.
probably.
All hail the true protagonist of Tor,
They may have
T7.
come for the same reason we
He
did.
really
We
is.
shouldn't assume they're enemies.
Agreed.
Yes, Spirit of
Containment
Vengeance
our
should
first
be
priority
skippable.
anyway.
I hate that I'm missing story. Look at this. I'm totally
All right,
talking over
I'll take
cutscenes.
T7 and make
Right.
sure the engines
Oh,
and
you're
hyperdrive
fine.
are
It's fine.
permanently
I
shut
don't care.
down.
Everybody's heard this before.
Weapons and shields
And
too.
because this is
Just in
the
case.
We
this
must
is the
still
Tor
ensure that no one who has boarded
mop
the ship can leave.
food
We
podcast,
cannot
so
risk
we're
this
fine.
corruption spreading.
Maybe we should just
Check
call it a
the
food
escape
cast.
pods.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Launch them before anyone
Food
can
casts.
use them.
That mystery shuttle in the hangar.
Where we
too.
talk all
T7 can
about.
take our shuttle out once
It's
we
all
finish
about food.
sabotaging everything.
Agreed.
Hikari,
Stay in
he is
contact.
no argument. T7 is the main character.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, he really is.
No, but seriously, I mean, I put 3 hours in. I was powering through that, even though I struggled. Some I powered through, and oh, I love how somebody came in later and was like, "Oh, I had no problem with that. It was totally easy. What's your problem?" Well, sorry, I'm
everybody
not
plays
you.
at the same level, or the
Well, I
same
mean-
place, or whatever you want to
for
call
me,
it.
I actually had the goal to sneak through as much as possible. So, could I have stopped and then fought those people? Yes, but I wanted to sneak through. So, I worked until I could sneak through. I doggone it, that was my goal. I was going to do it. I don't care if my way to play is not other people's way to play. In fact, I already know that's a given. And I'm okay with that. really okay with that. I am the opposite of a min-maxer. I'm an I don't care-er.
Just
Yeah.
a minner.
I'm an I don't care-er.
Whatever it takes to get me through the story.
It needs to be this way, and I'm like, I need to have fun doing it my way. That's all I care about. What is max level right now? Is it still 75?
80.
80.
Sorry, it's jumping into battle.
At least you're jumping. Zoom, zoom. See, I gotta make my own sounds.
Yeah. Oh, do it.
Even though y'all get to hear it, but I get to make my own. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh, gotta wait till he starts running. I could do the running sounds. Oh no!
Oh, I don't run. I jump. I do.
Little
like the,
Bonnie Larry Foo jumping through the.
I do like the animations for Jedi Guardian so much better than the Sith Warrior. Except that he holds the sword like a baseball bat, which is probably more correct, to be honest. But it's not as cool looking.
Little Larry Foo Foo hopping through the mission, slicing up the bad guys and lopping off their heads. Down came the TOR devs and they said, Little Larry Foo Foo, I don't want to see you.
Oh, there it is. It's like, where's the elevator?
Hopping through the mission and lopping off their heads.
Yes. Is there a question?
I'll
Am I going
give
the wrong
you
way?
3 bugs now.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
We need to stay focused.
Larry going the wrong way. Must be Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. Wait, where am I supposed to go? I am where I'm supposed to go. Oh, there it is. Okay.
This is really nice, everyone. I got a blanket on. I'm kicked back in my chair. I'm just... It's actually really good I'm not streaming. I moved my arm about, I don't know, what is it now, an hour ago, and absolutely tweaked the ligament in my shoulder, all from moving my arm. So I couldn't even move my right arm for a while.
I can't see what Natalia posted.
Oh, no, you don't need to. That's my job now.
Oh, okay.
You're the one playing, I'm the reader. So
Yeah, you might have to
Natalia
allow
changed
that.
it to, and along came the bad emperor. Little Larry Sith Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the minions and choking them with the force. Oh, yes. Yes. So this is the Mop Food Cast, the musical.
Speaking of musicals, I have for some reason, I don't know why. So little known fact, maybe it's a little known fact. When I was in college, I was in theater, and I was not just in theater, but I was in musical theater, and my freshman year, we did Little Shop of Horrors.
2 more servants. They must have packed them in tight on those shuttles.
And I have been, and I was in the cast. I was actually Seymour in the cast.
Feed me, Larry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I had that soundtrack stuck in my head, and I can't get it out.
Oh, lucky you. Do you know what my musical was that stuck in my head?
Bye Bye Birdie.
That I
'cause
did?
That one's terrible.
Yes. Yes.
Was it really? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
We love you, Conrad. Oh, no, we don't.
Oh.
As Sith,
Okay, so
I do sing a version of that for my Munchkin, though. A special song when he came to us. It's an I Love You Munchkin, and I sing that to him. But yes, no, Bye Bye Birdie is emblazoned in my head. I actually have a paper from, I was on the front page of the paper in our one thing. In pajamas with a puppy dog phone. Plaid pajamas and a puppy dog phone singing about, yeah. That was,
The Emperor can bend the will of almost anyone.
oh, the memories.
Yeah.
I try to bury them.
So my son, actually, he's been on streams before. If you watched several years ago, is doing Bye Bye Birdie right now in high school.
You know, the worst part is Conrad Birdie was played by the biggest narcissist that I have ever seen.
How is that the worst part? That's like perfect.
No.
That's
do you know how hard it was to act lovey-dovey and swooning every time he was around? If anybody doubts my acting ability, then we're going back to that play, man. Because it was freaking gag-worthy. Ugh. Distaste for that person. Because they thought they were, like, God's gift to everything. So, no, it was typecast. But the fact that I had to swoon for him for 2 hours, okay?
Nice.
It was not nice. It was terrible. It was terrible. Super Games Forever is talking about... Oh, wait. 12 years ago, I deleted my old account for WoW. Good for you. Shouldn't delete my original WoW stuff. I haven't looked for a good MMORPG for... Well, if you want a good MMORPG, stop looking here. I mean, only because it's not on an app. Yeah, right. Hikari pointing out that we don't have to do this alone. It doesn't matter. You shush. This is good. This is good.
Wait.
I thought
that's right. We don't have to do this. So I don't have to do this alone.
Well, you're almost done, so you just keep doing it.
How could any of us
I'm not almost done.
know about this?
Perhaps they were closer to their master.
Skip the scenes if you don't care. A few animations are wait. Hikari. Okay, Toaster is talking about asking Hikari. I thought the Guardian Juggernaut used the same forms. It's just Sith Warrior constantly twirl the saber around. And
yeah.
Krinsky here is telling us some animations are different. And the ones they share with the Marauder Sentinel. Hikari, I think over the years, Tor has messed up the forms compared to animations. What? No one would ever believe that.
Just what we needed. We'll keep our eyes open.
Well, Guild Wars has a new expansion, so, you know.
I'm ready.
Yep. End of Dragons.
Yeah, now's a good time to jump in if you're looking for it.
Yeah, well, Super Games Forever doesn't have a computer, so that limits you quite a bit.
Oof.
If you're playing just on a tablet, in fact, my tablet won't even play things because my tablet now is a Surface, so it has Windows on it. So you have to.
How could you afford
You have to like try to BlueStacks thing and stuff.
Hey, don't drag me into this.
Other MMOs that can play on mobile that I would be willing to play. Sorry. There are others that are on mobile, but I don't play them. Oh, there you go. Hikari, right. Black Desert Online. Black Desert Mobile.
Oh, there you go. That is a good choice.
That is a really immersive, a really deep one. Lots to do.
It's not my choice, but if I only had a tablet to play on, it probably would be.
Yeah. There used to be Bless tried something, but they're like gone.
Yeah. The City of Heroes has a
City of Heroes doesn't. Oh, you probably could get. That's what they're saying.
Yeah. Well, in that case, you could probably get like Star Wars Galaxies to run on it.
galaxy.
It'd have to be a Windows one, tablet though. Why is my out of combat heal not working?
Machine for you?
Oh, that's not it. Oh, that was Unity. Where's my out of combat heal? There it is. Holy cow. It wasn't working.
Character with the soda machine out of heal. So it's not the one you've been going around with me with?
No, no.
This thing won't be moving another centimeter. Unless
I moved it around. I got when I got the Jedi, I moved the Jedi one over to where the soda machine was, just so I could have the Jedi meditation thing. But it wasn't working for some reason.
Yeah, how many shadows do you have, Larry?
How many
I
shadows
don't know,
do
but
I have?
maybe you can you can lend one to Peter Pan.
I actually do have another shadow, but it's so. I mean, gosh, this is goofy and roleplay, but Shadow's first name is Aaron, and I have a character called Aaron. When we didn't when we weren't able to multi-class, I had an assassin version of Aaron.
I'm still making the sounds. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Did anybody not make lightsaber sounds when they see lightsabers or they're playing with lightsabers? Because if y'all don't, then I don't know if we can be friends anymore. I grew up making lightsaber sounds, man.
These corpses.
Yes, Black Desert Mobile.
Scions of Zakul. Their leader told me they would return when it was their time to die.
They must have taken the ship off course in the first place. But were they trying to hide from us? Or the servants? Are they allies or enemies?
The Scions follow their prophecies above all. There's no way to know whose side they're on.
Then we approach
I
with
love the
caution,
Sith Warrior's voice, though.
assuming any of them are still alive.
He's got a great voice.
So many lives lost. It must end here.
Gee,
and
wish
now.
I knew.
Brevin.
Wish you knew what?
The voice? Actually, I'll come over here and
As dire as we could have imagined.
I'll unmute.
The ritual inscribed on Tenebrae's body, the plague that was unleashed, is feeding on its victims' minds. Tenebrae is being remade. I can feel it. You must intervene before it's too late.
I thought you had become one with the Force on Yavin.
As long as Tenebrae's spirit remains, so will mine. He must be obliterated, utterly and completely.
Right, every time he says Tenebrae now, I'm thinking Tenenbaum.
Kira will lead us in meditation.
Oh, so Hikari, I have a lot of. If you're talking about over multiple games, I have a lot of shadows. A lot of them. I don't even know how many I have. I can't even count.
Kira, the bridge has been secured.
We're all clear too. Meet you at the med bay.
You've got 260 followers to keep
If
We
going.
do? How many we got?
We've got a whole lot more followers than that.
Come. The end is in sight.
We have a few thousand.
Yeah. You're not doing the pitter patter of my little feet. I'm disappointed. There you go. Thank you.
Followers or viewers? I mean, these are different things. I'm not. 8.1k followers. Will massively overpower. Oh, there. Thanks, Akari. Yeah, I wasn't scrolling enough. I over-scrolled it and then got to the, cool mows, like the tip us one. Whoa!
Oh, somebody needs help with a jar. One moment. Please pause.
Pausing.
Jar is opened. Okay. We may continue now. We're doing this live, people. This is it. We started off this way. We're gonna just keep going. Whatever happens, happens. Gosh, that was probably a mistake to just say that. Yeah.
We just need to get to. Wait, how far? Are you even gonna get to Spirit of Vengeance tonight, or is my whole post gonna be a lie?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not going to get to it. I don't know.
Don't make my post a lie.
Heskel's prophecy.
Get on another character and go play it.
We are here.
I've already played it.
You will not stop this. You cannot.
All the characters. This Shadow's got to be the next one that's in line.
Valkorian's last vestige will be saved from your corruption.
You were puppets, fools.
My post is a lie.
I was sure he was at.
Of his plan.
Larry made me a liar.
Yeah.
That's all.
This is kind of a long mission.
We understood the truth of his power, of his grandest designs.
Yeah.
He is master of the Force.
So the question of the answer to does Larry make it through the Spirit of Vengeance tonight without problems? The answer would be no.
Resoundingly, no.
A very loud no.
We thought we were a family, that we knew him. We were wrong.
Please.
So, however that voice actress is doing Senya always sounds like she's on the verge of crying.
If destruction is what you crave, you shall have it.
I am the weapon of his will.
I do think it's really funny. No. Oh, and I call myself a Sith. No, I'm like undercover. Have you not played the Sith? Okay, if nobody has played the Sith Warrior story as a light side Sith, you are missing out. It is amazing. It's so much better than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be horrible because it doesn't make a lot of sense for a Sith to be light side, but no, it is really, really good. Especially when, like, right after he gets Jaisa, it gets really good. Yeah, I thought it was going to be terrible, but no, it's I was quite impressed.
No, every time I read on their Servant 4, first time I saw it, I was like 7 of 4. Wait, isn't this the wrong?
This isn't Star Trek.
It's Star something. That's all that matters, right?
Master SWTOR, she's still alive. Bertrand and Syl are dead, and the rest aren't far from it. So much darkness. We have to hurry.
Oh, now to be fair, my main Sith that I play all the time is not a light side Sith. Just this one.
She's my mother. I'm glad I can help.
Super Gamer LS stands for light side. Or luscious strawberries.
Going to join our
a luscious strawberry warrior.
Focus your minds on her.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be a food thing, right?
Close your eyes.
Yeah. Okay, so on the subject of food, you know who Andrew Zimmer is? Please, everybody tell me they know who Andrew Zimmer is.
Through the Force?
Yes? No. Oh, okay. He did a show on the Travel Network called Bizarre Foods, or Bizarre Eats, or something like Bizarre Foods, I think is what it was called. It doesn't do it anymore. He was on another show called Hot Ones. Does anybody know what Hot Ones is?
Oh, look where you are now.
Yeah,
it's
you recognize this.
I can't say
Is
for the
that
others.
the YouTube
I'm not sure if they made it in.
thing with the wings?
Yeah, it's YouTube, and basically what Sean, forgot his last name. Sean interviews celebrities and different people, all while they eat extremely hot wings. That's the whole deal. And
you don't recognize me.
No.
Andrew Zimmer was on there, and he said that the best hamburger for the money is from a place called Culver's. Does anybody know what Culver's is? Yes? No? Maybe? Nobody?
Sounds familiar, to be honest.
Seriously, you've not? Oh my gosh. Okay.
There. Good
So,
as new.
You're talking to a very poor person who does not watch television, who doesn't even have electricity in half her house. Come on. What do I know?
So, no, Culver's is like, what would it be equivalent to as far as price is concerned? Like In-N-Out Burger, or I'm trying to think of what's in the Northeast. I can't think off the top of my head what's in the Northeast equivalent.
Okay, well, it's in a restaurant that's not around, so.
Yeah, but he said that is the best burger, and I actually, for the first time, had Culver's today. And so I wasn't supposed to have Culver's, and if my doctor is listening, which I don't think he is, so thank goodness. But it was really good. It was I was really surprised with it. It's really just a burger. You know, as far as burgers go, there's nothing. But they call it a butter burger because they like baste it in butter, and it's really good. It's like the best hamburger, I think.
Oh, see, I can get that because my Instapot Philly cheesesteak recipe.
Yeah.
You actually have to sear the meat. You put it down in the bottom. You sear it in a bunch of butter first. On both sides before you chop it up and finish browning it. So I can believe that. It makes a difference.
I was super surprised. I mean, because usually you just kind of baste a hamburger in its own juices. That's really all you got to do. But yeah.
We're sitting here talking hamburgers. The Emperor's trying to be all cool in our face, and we're like, dudes, burgers more than you.
So, Sonic. Yeah, that would have been a good comparison to Culver's, except
I don't like Sonic.
It's not a drive-through, like, you know, it's not a drive-up kind of thing, like a.
That's your original body, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a drive. It's like a sit-down kind of restaurant kind of place. But
as I've been led to believe.
But yeah, I mean, the burgers are really no more expensive than like Wendy's.
An echo of who he was back then.
It has taken longer than I'd hoped to recompose myself.
It's so weird that we're talking over top of this, like the most evil guy in the galaxy, and we're talking about hamburgers. Hey.
Mm-hmm. I would be willing to try the garlic butter burger though. But I tried Sonic when I was in Southern California, and I was very not impressed.
Oh, Fuddruckers was the best burger. That is,
No, we had a place at home called Burger Hut, and it was nothing has ever measured up to that for me yet.
Ever again.
So
wow, I gotta think about that because we had a Fuddruckers here.
As well as you think. The version of me that you knew became too
I like Toaster. Valkorion was maybe kind of cool when this first released, but how many times have we done this now? Let's be real, says Hikari. No one gives a dang about the Emperor. His story was already played out before this mission.
That's true. I mean, I gotta tell you, I was very glad to see Tenebrae, and his look is amazing. It's really, really good. But that being said, I mean, yeah, we were done. We were done with him. How do I get out? How do I get over there? I hate this. This stuff right here gives me anxiety.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Just walking on it, not and let alone fighting on it. Do I have anything to sell? Guess not. Oh, look at that. I only have 1 million on this character. He's poor, too. I really haven't played this character. That's what I get for saving a character just for live streams, is that I stopped playing him.
No, be honest. You kind of just stopped playing Tor for a while because of, you know.
Well, I
lack
did.
of stuff to play. Yes.
Yeah, I did. But I thought I at least got these characters up, or this character up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were running along with my Chiss. We kept running my missions. So at some point, you know.
Yeah, apparently this point.
At this point, Larry just kind of forgot.
Yeah. Forgot to catch up. Okay, what am I doing? Okay. I totally forget what I'm supposed to do here. So this is fun. Okay, back to burgers. So
more burgers.
What you guys did you? Oh, you might not have been. Oh no, you were in the Northeast when Fuddruckers was around, weren't you? Because they had Fuddruckers in the Northeast.
Yes, but I didn't ever go there.
Oh, okay. Because they're pretty good. I mean, I'll give Hikari that they were good, although
Wait, I think I did go once. Do they also do like a sports bar in theirs?
Was it a sports?
Or no, was it called Checkers or Fuddruckers?
Oh, that might have been. No, Checkers wasn't a.
No, I'm trying to the place that they built right next to the college. No, because I remember this. Their big funky sign and yeah. Okay, MJ being a poor person has pretty much been her entire life, so eating out is not a thing she really does. So, and she doesn't like fast food anyway. So,
yeah.
I have been to Applebee's. I don't like Applebee's.
Oh, who likes Applebee's?
Sandwich ever. I got it at 2 places. It's a Monte Cristo. One was at the Nugget, it's called the Farmhouse in the Nugget in Reno.
Okay.
And I would stop every time I went to and from college. And at Disneyland in the Blue Bayou. Phenomenal.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I miss that. I went back to Disneyland just to go eat at the Blue Bayou again. Do you know what a Monte Cristo is?
Yeah. It's like it's if I can recall correctly, it's like ham, egg, and you put like jelly on it or something like that.
Yeah. Close, yeah. So the place out here does it, but they put the sandwich on French toast to make it kind of.
Yeah,
but
French toast. That's the other part.
It's a layered sandwich that's ham and cheese and turkey, but the best one, it's dipped in an entire batter and fried.
Oh, that's different.
So freaking good.
You, no one is alone.
A lightly fried battered sandwich. It is so incredible.
We are stronger than he can ever hope to be.
I'd be honored to fight by your side.
Together, we will end.
I've never done this light-sided. I get to fight with Revan? Sweet.
Really? Hey, that's cool.
Yes.
Center of all this. Come on.
I don't remember.
Oh, that's cool. I did not do this light-sided, so my person did not like Revan.
Nah. I don't remember. I think chat.
I forget what
Chat made all my decisions for me, so.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure chat did not side with Revan.
And yes, on a Monte Cristo, it is pretty phenomenal if you put a little bit of jam on top of the batter.
Yeah, see, that's usually what it. That's how I know Monte Cristo. It's usually like just ham, egg, and on French toast.
I don't know where the egg comes from, though. I've never heard that before.
Really?
Never. I mean, ham, turkey, and cheese.
I'm pretty sure there was an egg on it.
That I have never heard. That is completely weird.
I mean, it's not, let's be fair. It's not weird. I mean, French toast already has egg in it. You're just adding more egg.
Oh man.
Which would be a very French thing, to add more egg and more butter.
Egg and butter, butter and egg. We had for dinner tonight, my son made us South African pancakes, and we turned those into sandwiches. So think of a slightly thicker, sweeter crepe.
Okay.
That you put whatever you want in. So we just did ham and cheese this time. But one of the best ways to do it is just put a little butter and then cinnamon sugar on it. Oh, my goodness. We've tried it with Nutella. We've tried it with, I mean, full sandwiches. We used to make these, and then we went to, there was a specialty crepe shop that made these impressive crepe sandwiches. We're like, these are really good. This is when we were only doing South African pancakes with cinnamon and sugar. But apparently, because the person who brought the recipe home lived for 2 years in South Africa, and they would do this and put tons of stuff in it. It would be like their plate, and they'd put meats, and they'd put, you know, whatever. So we're like, hey, we can do that. And we started making sandwiches out of them. Yeah, that's one of our favorite meals. So that's what we had tonight. Kind of like crepe sandwiches.
Should have known.
Just
that's
saying.
Awesome.
Know the truth.
Oh, and you can put like Nutella in with cream. You can put powdered sugar. You can do any kind of sandwich you want. It's so yummy. Hikari, not much of a stretch to fry up leftover eggs from the egg batter and put it in the sandwich.
That might have been why there was egg on it.
True, but how would you get it in there? How would you know it's going to be in there and left over if you've already dipped the sandwich in the batter?
You fry up the leftover batter.
But how is it left over if you haven't finished dunking the sandwich in? Because see, the one that I had, the batter, it wasn't like French toast egg. It wasn't just that.
I see. Okay,
So in mine, it's a sealed sandwich. So if you've sealed it and you have leftovers, how the heck are you putting it inside?
So basically, what you make the sandwich.
They make the sandwich and they put it in a batter. It's not even pressed. They put it in this batter and they fry it, and it's this fluffy, yummy, just oh my gosh! Time for me to get back to Disneyland, man. I need a really good Monte Cristo.
Yeah. So you don't actually use French toast. You use
this like out bread. Here where we live. Yeah, it's just regular bread.
Yeah,
with the batter around it.
Yeah, got it. Or maybe brioche. Brioche would be great.
And here though, they make the sandwich, but they make it instead of bread, it's French toast. That's
gotcha. That makes sense.
So I miss. It's still good, but I really miss a really good Monte Cristo. Sadness.
Yeah,
I have favorite places to eat. I have a favorite place for Mexican food, and well, chicken burritos and super nachos is actually in Utah, and yes, unbelievable. There is this one little place, and it when you get this chicken burrito, take your hands, Larry, and make a circle out of your hands, and their freaking chicken burrito is that big around. It has like 3 pounds of chicken in it. It's like a $2 burrito. It's insane. And then super nachos, it feels like we would order it on our night shifts and feed 3 people.
So And I'm
And
not
then a
saying this is the
Polynesian,
best.
my favorite Polynesian restaurant was there too. Oh, so sad.
I'm not saying this is the best, because it's probably not. Because I've eaten stuff in San Antonio, very good stuff in San Antonio. I've had, but the Mexican that I had in San Antonio was really good. But I also had this Mexican restaurant that is, it's barely a restaurant near my house. It's essentially just a Mexican grocery store that happens to have a kitchen, and best Mexican food I've ever had is out of that restaurant, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. What the heck happened to my keyboard? Am I really that rough with my keyboard? So, well, I mean, I'm not saying all dishes, but these two dishes.
Yeah,
and as a college student, I mean, 2 people could eat this chicken burrito for $3, and it was like amazing, so good. Actually, a really cool thing. A lot of people don't know this, but especially Provo and some in the Salt Lake area, because people from so many countries come, there be a ton of really good ethnic food. I mean, I got to really have a bunch of Cuban food. I had, because there were so many because return missionaries have come back from all over the world. So there was actually quite a food but oh my goodness. So there was one place there, and they were called bamboo noodles. You would get the ribs and bamboo noodles, and the sauce that oh my goodness, it was the most incredible thing. I would like travel back, and I was so excited the day I could take my kids back. And I'm like, you guys have to eat here. And then you'd have guava juice with, it was so good. And then
I listened to Brandon
it's not
Sanderson's.
there anymore.
Oh,
it's not. Have you seen his new YouTube video?
Yeah, I did. I did see it. Yeah,
his apology.
Yeah, his apology.
Okay. But, I'll put that in there for people if they need to see the apology.
Yeah, but I listened to Brandon Sanderson's podcast, and he does talk about the good food that they have around the Salt Lake area.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I did.
Everything ends, even you.
We're talking all this stuff and we're ignoring Mr. Emperor. We don't care about you, dude. We're just.
Yeah, we don't care. Whatever. Whatever, Emperor. We've done this game before.
Been here, been there, done that. Yeah, no, it's and that's part of the reason, because you have so many people that have been to or are from so many countries that it can really be prolific there. The family that did this Polynesian, it was called Bamboo Hut. They ended up, it stayed in the family, and they ended up moving or ending or something. Broke my stinking heart the last time I went back there, and they didn't have. I mean, like, I made the trip to have. I had to go to Salt Lake Airport. I'm like, I'm getting a car. I'm going, and I'm getting some, and it was closed. I was almost in tears. It was gone. Best.
I might have to go. My brother lives in Salt Lake. I might have to go visit him sometime.
There's good stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know how long ago this?
Remember having some really awesome barbecue in the airport in Houston?
Long before our time.
Not Austin. Austin,
I mean,
Houston?
maybe.
There was some good barbecue there. But, yeah, my best Chinese I've ever had was this hole in the wall in Northern California, up near the Redwoods, in a little, I was serious, hole-in-the-wall dive where no one spoke a word of English, and the menu wasn't really much in English. You're just pointing to things, and they make you food and bring it. That was so good.
Well, one of the best, and I hasten to call it a Chinese place because I don't think the people that ran it were actually Chinese, although they had American Chinese food. But the thing is, they did have a Mongolian grill.
Mongolian barbecues.
But yeah, barbecues. That's
That great big round thing that they just throw the stuff on and roll it all over. Oh yeah, Mongolian barbecue is pretty amazing.
It was really good, and we used to go there all the time. It's in. I hope it's still there. Maybe it's not. It's in Attleboro, Mass. If anybody is in Massachusetts area, it's in Attleboro, Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's somewhere I would go.
Yeah, it's just on the other side of Rhode Island border.
I don't think I've been to a bad one.
A Mongolian grill? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's hard to mess it up. But, I mean, I guess you could. But because if you know how to use it, I guess if you don't know how to use it, then sure, I guess you could mess it up. But if you know how to use it,
if you don't have good ingredients out, a good variety.
Yeah.
What was the name of the place? BJ's or something? When I was in Michigan, there was a place. A friend took me while I was there, and you basically, the entire thing is these huge, go fill up the bowl with all of these toppings, and then you go up and put it on. They have numbers all the way around this big counter, and they grab it and, Mongolian barbecue it.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, phenomenal. So much stuff. And there were people who made an art with this little bowl, yet they could put enough food in it to make it 3 times the height of this little bowl. And it was it was this contest, really, of how high you could get it, because as long as it fit in the bowl, it was that one price. And you have to learn, you can't put, certain things go on the bottom, other things go on the top because they stick more. And
that's awesome.
It was so good. And then I'd have 2 days of leftovers after that, because then they'll bring rice to your table,
You couldn't let me free.
Yeah.
That's all the Mongolian grills that I've been to have. It has to have more than 10 little items to choose from. It's got to have a big spread, 5 meats, shallots, tons of vegetables, different types of noodles. You've got to have a choice. But these guys were pro. I mean, you'd sit there and they had those giant chopstick-looking things. What they cooked with looked like gigantic chopsticks. That's all they cooked with. They would even put the egg on that, crack the egg open with it, drop the egg in, still have the shell there, and flip the shell into the garbage thing was in the middle.
Yep.
And sit there and chop and swish, but how they did the eggs with that, and I just looking at them like, wow.
I don't deserve forgiveness, but you
it's
deserve
so
to hear
pretty.
I was wrong.
But yeah. It started with a B. That's what I remember. And it seemed like almost a little chain thing. So if I ever find one again, I'm gonna jump up and down, because that was during the time where my diet got phenomenally restricted to only 5 or 6 items. And
oh really?
Yeah. And I couldn't eat hardly anywhere. But there they had noodles made out of rice. Just rice and oil and stuff. So I could do those, and then I could put a little bit of the shellfish in, and I could put a bunch of stuff in that I could eat, where I couldn't do that anywhere else. Hikari, we went to a Japanese steakhouse where they got some good stuff. Process of moving, that is less going to eat and more entertainment. Oh yeah, the ones where they sit there at your table. It's artistic.
You could never hope to.
Yeah, I haven't gone to a Japanese steakhouse in probably a decade. And I love it, and it's good food too. I mean, it's really good.
You must reach the center.
It's not just entertainment, although it is entertainment as well.
Architecture and food-wise, I totally should have been born in the East. That's what I really love. I mean, I do love Mexican food. So being born in California, that's kind of helpful.
Yeah. Although, I mean, where'd you live in California? What area of California?
Northern
California? All right.
I'll just say the Bay Area is south.
Yeah, no, that's. I was just curious because the Bay Area has, you know, Chinese, Japanese immigrants.
Oh yeah, Chinatown. Yeah. Chinatown was major because of the railroad line. Yeah, so they came up some, but see, my growing up, like there was the two Mexican restaurants. We had a huge Mexican population because of agriculture and everything, and man, I grew up going to someone's house for the best tamales ever. It didn't.
Right.
And then somebody opens a food truck and it's like the #1 place because they're there making their stuff and everyone's dying to have it, right? And then you kind of move away from that. And moving out east, you don't get good Mexican food out east, people. Just don't even try. Nope. First time I moved out here and they're like, oh, you want Mexican? Okay, well, you can go to Taco Bell. I'm like, are you joking me? Are you?
Did somebody really think that was Mexican food?
Yes.
There's no way. I've heard. Yeah.
That's terrible. But there's nowhere for. Oh, they did open up. There was one place that opened up a Russian restaurant. Oh my gosh, I was so excited because I could finally share with my family stuff that I ate while I was living over there. I mean, and the borscht was good, but there was kasha and there was blini, and I mean, I was so excited to be able to share this stuff with them. And I've moved from there, so it's like 4.5 hours for me now. At least it's not 9 hours from me now, so I've gotten closer again, but.
Well, I am though I'm about 18 hours from my favorite restaurant, which is in Austin, Texas. Rudy's. Yeah, gosh. Best barbecue ever had. Oh my gosh.
I've been in Austin. I wish I tried it.
Yeah, best barbecue.
You should have told me, man.
It's one of those places. There's several of them in Texas. It's not just this one. I mean, their main course for the most part is brisket, and they serve it on paper towels.
Okay, no, the best barbecue I've ever had, and I've had it in a lot of places. Okay, I've traveled a lot over the U.S. is in Syracuse, New York, and it's called Dinosaur Barbecue.
In New York?
Stuff is freaking amazing. I don't know where they came from, and the restaurant is like this biker bar dive kind of thing. And they even let you I mean, you get to graffiti the walls and the table and put your names in there. And
I have a very hard time believing that
I don't know. Not Mexican.
Or Mexican. I'm barbecue. Best barbecue is in Syracuse,
you know what? I'm not a million miles from there. We'll go. I have driven 13 hours to get their barbecue.
I don't have a death counter.
Larry was so like, what the heck are you saying? I don't believe you, and he dies. I mean, you made me think of the brisket, and I go there and I have to get, I could never be vegetarian because of this place. I have driven 13 hours out of the way to stop and get this $100 big family thing to seal up and take home. Of course, I got to eat a little bit before I left. Yeah, I mean, there can be like that Austin place. I've never been there. But here, of all the ones I've been in, Texas and East and South, and I don't know, California probably doesn't really have barbecue places, but.
So I'm somebody who grew up in Kansas City, which.
How do you have any palate whatsoever?
What do you mean? Kansas City.
What does Kansas City have?
Barbecue.
Really?
Yes. Holy cow! They are known for barbecue. That
really?
Is, yes, yeah, and there is some of the best barbecue you'll have. It's different. It's not like it's not like Texas barbecue. It's a wet barbecue. It is very what's the word I'm looking for? It is their barbecue is like they baste while they're barbecuing, so it's not like.
Oh, I think that's here. Here, I'm gonna go look up links. We're gonna look up links to these places for you people, and
yeah, and
I even looked at a house in Syracuse that was a mile away from Dinosaur Barbecue. I did move to Syracuse, but it was close. I was like, freak, let me go. Oh, hey, they have them in different places. Buffalo, New York, Syracuse, Rochester, Harlem, Troy, and Brooklyn. The original is Syracuse, I believe, but there you go, everybody. I had to go through the Syracuse airport, and I met some friends, and that's how I first learned Dinosaur Barbecue. It's right near the
you understand why I'm skeptical now. Because
okay, I get it.
Kansas
If where
City.
you're from, I've never even heard of Kansas City and barbecue though, so I need to go to Kansas City and try some barbecue.
Yeah, I don't remember the place that I always went, which isn't, I wouldn't necessarily consider it the best. It was just close. Was Zarda's Barbecue in Independence, Missouri. That's and they're good. Don't get me wrong. It's not terrible. It's good barbecue, but I wouldn't necessarily consider it the best. But then I also like Rudy's a lot, the one in Austin. So I'm a little bit of a turncoat, if you will.
Okay, because so when you say moist though, so I cannot swallow dry meat at all. Well, it has to be really, really, really moist. So I think the basting things are ones that I prefer. I think.
Well, okay, so
unless they're, you know what? I don't know. I don't even know if they cook it and I like it. There you go. That's all that matters.
It's a wet rub versus a dry rub is really what it boils down to.
Right. I think I prefer the wet rubs.
And it's just, I don't necessarily know that they're any different as far as the end product is concerned. Like I don't necessarily know that one is more moist than the other. If you do a dry rub versus a wet rub, it's just you get a different kind of bark on the barbecue when you use a wet rub than you do on a dry rub. That's all.
Dinosaur Barbecue has its own selection of special sauces. I have 2 bottles of it right here. Larry, come over. We'll barbecue.
All right, sounds good.
And
sounds like a plan.
MopCon Syracuse.
That's right.
2023, folks. We will descend on Dinosaur Barbecue, and we will. I mean, that's just it. Favorite places are all across the U.S. and it's funny because I go back home and I would always go to the one burger place and the one shake place because nowhere else I have ever found has ever been that good. And then I go, if I'm ever in Syracuse or anywhere in that area, I'm driving to Syracuse and I get Dinosaur Barbecue because how can I be within 4 hours of that place and not have it? Right? That's just
yeah. Well, and
I will go in debt for that place.
We could do MopCon in Syracuse because there are like 4 mop riders that are within driving distance in Syracuse. At least 4. I'm trying to think. Does anybody live in Massachusetts?
When she is obliterated.
You might think that Elliot does because he's the one who just always spawns there. No, I know, but we're not saying where anyone's living per se, because I personally don't like people to know where I live, but yeah, it seems like every time I think of Elliot, I think of PAX East, so it's like it feels like he actually lives over there. No, he doesn't. I was closest to go to the New York City things for a while.
Yeah.
So I went to some New York City appointments. But so there are just certain places that Zaxby's in the South. Zaxby's. Have you ever eaten at a Zaxby's?
Never heard of that.
It's in the South. It may only be in Georgia for all I know. But it's not quite fast foody.
Okay.
But this huge things of a specially coated chicken, crispy chicken, and then they give you this like, you know, massive Texas toast where they've buttered and grilled it, and jeez, oh my gosh, it's so good. I haven't had that in like a decade and a half, and I still think of it, you know.
Yeah.
Jedi nonsense.
I feel
Precisely.
this is terrible for me actually, because I know I'm not. I can't eat at these places. Like really, I have to really be cut off from a lot of that stuff, especially red meat. I can't eat a lot of red meat right now.
Can you still eat pork?
Yes, I can still eat
Their
pork.
barbecue pork is pretty amazing. Like they have this platter where you get brisket, pork, ribs, and something, their whole thing. I could never decide. That was all so yummy. I'd always get the whole platter.
And I,
all of them.
And I know some people who were paying attention did say, did notice that I had a burger today.
Look around me.
I
Look at my
regret it.
students.
But at the same time, I loved it, but I also regret it.
Do you think you'd be of a way where you could like get and have like a half or a quarter and give the rest to someone else in your family? So you like, oh look, I've got some of the taste and enjoyment, or is it more like a taste is gonna hurt more?
No, I think I can. Yeah, like it's fine. Like I can eat red meat. I just really shouldn't. Is really what it boils down to. And I could. So it's best if I, you know, cut it down. Like if I eat, you know, every once in a great while, I'll have a burger. That's not really gonna. It might upset my stomach because I'm not used to it, but it won't, you know, it won't really cause too much damage.
Proved you could be defeated came here to destroy you.
Yeah, I had a thing when I had to do that super, and in fact, sadly, I think I have to go back on that super limited crazy diet because unfortunately my system is trying to destroy itself again really bad. So, but when I did that, and of course one of the things that also kind of goes is sugar, you know, but I would like one day a month, I'm like, no, I can have something. So, you know, somebody's birthday comes up or so, you know, something one day, then that's okay. And my doctor was even saying, hey, if you have one, you know, normal one meal, if it's even once every 2 weeks, it's okay. Because, you know, the over depriving can mentally just kill you, right?
Yeah.
And that wasn't so bad, but it's really hard, especially when you're cooking for a family too, because they don't want to have to eat as restricted as you are. And I'll be darned if I'm making freaking yummy lasagna and not getting to eat the dang thing. I'm like, oh, I can't.
Why can't I target anything but him? I can only target him.
Oh.
This is weird.
Because he's a narcissist and wants all your attention. Look at me! You can only look at me! One day a month, I can has cheeseburger. That's right. Anyway, so we're all talking about food. But I like trying things, and I've many places. You know, there's actually I could never find it for the life of me, but little street vendor in Moscow was sold these. I can best describe them as like Hot Pockets. It was bread, but it was stuffed with some meat and stuff inside. So freaking amazing. Obviously, you know, street vendors probably not there anymore, but oh, I missed that.
Okay, I have no idea what I just did, but apparently I healed myself. But Arkin's about
you. Oh, bad for Arkin. Arkin!
Oh, no, he's fine.
He's up. You have to stand on the pillars to get him to kill the other minions.
Oh, okay. So I gotta stand here, and then he's got... I totally forget the mechanics of this. I think when I first did it...
Like, are there mechanics? I don't even know. It's been forever.
Like, when I first did it, I pretty much just, like, DPS'd him all the way down.
Y'all just told me how to do it. I don't know. Or I accidentally found the way to do it. Who knows?
I just healed myself again.
I love that I can hear your keyboard, so I don't feel as self-conscious that mine's always loud in streams.
Mine clicks. Mine like intentionally clicks. It's weird.
You have a mechanical?
Yes.
They have one keyboard. Have you seen the keyboard, the mechanical keyboard that looks like an old-fashioned typewriter? I'm so tempted by that. With the little round keys and they're raised and I look at that and I'm just kind of like, oh, I want this. This is fun. With me not streaming, I can do all the internet looky up things. I love this.
Oh, okay. My animation is stuck now. That's cool. Oh, I'm healing myself again.
Praise to me. Whoosh, whoosh,
all right, somebody.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
It's not damaging these guys. Like nothing is damaging these guys. What am I supposed to be doing, guys? I forget.
Nothing can damage to you.
I swear all I did was just DPS Valkorian the first time. And
the first time.
Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can just DPS him down. Because mechanics, who cares about mechanics?
I care about mechanics that keep my car running.
He's okay. He keeps healing himself.
Your guy just totally hung his head like in shame for a second there. He's like, oh, man.
Yeah, he's gonna heal. Crap. What do I? Okay, soul trap.
Do you have to kill these guys that are standing nearby?
I don't know.
While you're next to your.
Oh, well, no. Arkin's healing himself. Okay, come on. How do I knock these guys down?
I don't even know. I feel like I'm gonna have to sneak in and put a different post up.
Oh, here's temporary power. Oh, coordinated strike. Okay. I didn't realize I had temporary power. I only have one.
Witness true power.
I don't know how this is supposed to work. I really have no idea.
Don't look at me.
I'm literally doing nothing to him.
Do you have to go get all the little bubbles going? On all the little things,
He gets a snowball.
You get more as the fight goes on.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to... Okay.
I really want to see Larry get through the Spirit of Vengeance, though.
Every night.
Not tonight.
Yeah, definitely not tonight.
Yeah, no, not tonight. I'm gonna have to like sneak in and change the entire post and hope Bree doesn't look. I'll just go in and put it, just kidding, we did something else.
That's fine. Yeah. Come on, let's see if we
liar out
can
of
get
me. Akari says, I remember lighting those up. I did this a few days ago. This part wasn't particularly hard that I recall. But were you being distracted by the talk of good food while trying to do it? I mean,
probably.
That's
there,
like hard mode.
It's it. Just DPS him down. That's all you have to do. Just DPS him.
I got glowy purple eyes.
I think there's another phase.
No, there is another phase, but
he wanted to get through that one at least.
I need to get through that one. Snowball.
Glowy purple eyes. Purple eyes are watching you.
Oh, see, I can target these guys.
Now is the time you really need to use your temp powers.
By the way, check the stream chat and see if that's what you were talking about.
I'm looking
Wait,
at stream
what
chat,
am I talking about?
No, the stream chat in Discord.
Oh! Okay, hang on. I'm like, yeah, what's he talking about? Stream chat. Stream. Yes!
Was it Monte Cristo? I can't
No! Peroskis.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Like onions and potato and meat or something. Oh my gosh. They're so good. I'm just sorry. I have a popular street food. It is! Just some person standing on the street in Moscow selling them. They're so good. Kasha is still one of my favorites. So kasha is like people make oatmeal or porridge or something, but it's made with rice. It's milk, sweet milk and rice. It basically is like a breakfasty rice pudding. That's the closest I could think. Blini are these little pancakes that I wanted to learn how to make. And they're like, oh, so easy. You go buy Blini mix. And I'm all, we don't have Blini mix in the US. But then instead of syrup, they have this thing that looks like sweetened condensed milk. And you dip it and swirl it around in this super sweet, white, creamy something. Oh, those are so good. And yes, I love borscht. Oh, so much.
Apparently I can't do that while stunned. What am I doing? Can't do anything.
You're laying there?
Yep, I am. Literally just laying there. That is a very dumb mechanic. Oh wow, that is a very dumb mechanic.
Meat, mushrooms, rice, and onions. Yep, that's it. Mm-hmm. God, I need some. Oh, I need some of these. There's the Japanese version. Called Piroshiki. Predominantly fried using fillings such as ground meat, boiled egg, and beef rolls to bring it in.
So, one of my favorite foods now that I can get from around here is bao.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. I love it so much. My wife hates it. She's like, it's like eating dough. Yes. Is my answer to that.
Wait, you don't understand. My family will stop and eat the dough before they do anything. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite things. I love it. And they
Klotchkis. Have you eaten klotchkis? Those are so good.
I don't know what those are.
They're okay. So my friend is Polish, and she's an older lady, and she makes it. They're thing. If you imagine a square with the two sides folded in over each other, so that and then the inside is the original is kind of a nut paste. But then you can also have like apricot or, jammy like things. But the dough is basically like cream cheese and something. They're so good. And baklava, nice. I love baklava. Oh gosh. I seriously would happily go be a foodie all around the world. Hey, if I were to win a lottery this year, that was what I would do. I would go be a foodie around the world.
That would be interesting.
Oh, it would still, my life dream would be living at least 3 months in every single country. I would love to go see, learn some language, eat the food.
Especially
not be a tourist. Maybe. So many amazing foods, though, in this world.
I'm actually fascinated with going to specific places and trying those delicacies that people from other places don't get. Like the Swedish. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Surströmming. That fish that they had, that canned fish.
Okay, wow.
Which is supposed to be gross and smells terrible. But I'm curious. Because what
I've tried even octopus. I mean, I like to try things.
Oh,
yeah.
Octopus
I love
is
octopus.
amazing. Is amazing.
Oh, the one I had was too chewy or something then, because I felt like I was chewing on a bike tire. So
yeah,
yeah.
if you don't cook it properly, it's terrible. But we have a lot of octopus dishes here.
Yeah.
And most of them are pretty good.
Smelly Swedish fish. Is that what I'm trying to look
called?
Up?
It's
Oh my gosh! It comes up instantly when I Google smelly Swedish fish.
And if you watch YouTube videos of people trying it, as soon as they open the cans, fermented. Yes, that's it. They
oh right.
It's the smell is so bad that people practically gag, and sometimes more.
I would
just with the smell.
Fermentation process continues in the tin, souring, as the Swedes refer to it.
Yeah,
a bulging tin of fermented herring.
I'm curious to try it because I want to know what kind of cultural evolution a country and the people have gone through to find this kind of thing a delicacy. Like durian, the fruit, for example. I hear it smells terrible as well, but it's supposed to taste good.
I thought Durham was I thought that that even tasted bad too. I don't know. Well, I could be wrong about that.
I expect most of these things are all acquired tastes.
A strong rotten egg smell. Oh, that's
no.
So yeah, well, Asian cuisine has a lot of insects, like crickets and things like that. We over here have a lot of food that people also consider gross, like snails and
snails
octopus. Octopus. We have a few dishes with blood in it, which also a lot of people find gross. Liver is another good example.
Okay, liver is gross.
Liver is just gross.
No,
sorry.
It's amazing.
No.
I have not.
It's a very good source of iron, by the way. And we have a dish called which is basically liver steaks.
I'll be a vampire before I eat liver.
Which are called ishkesh, and they're very good.
I think that liver could probably taste fine if I could get over the texture of it. It's the texture of liver that I can't take.
Once again, it depends on how you cook it. If you overcook it, it becomes very tough. If it's not cooked enough, it is very rubbery.
What is this?
Yeah.
So it needs to be cooked just right.
My daughter can't stand the texture of mashed potatoes.
Your daughter's weird.
No, she's like Japanese at heart or something. The Japanese can't.
Oh.
There are no mashed potatoes like in their KFCs and stuff because they can't stand the wrong texture.
At the end, all those people who appeared around us. Who were they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry.
So I would love to, go around the world and try those weird foods that certain people, certain countries like, and try to figure out what they see in it.
Yeah. I would, if Andrew took me to somewhere that had primo made perfectly liver, I would be willing to try bite for you because you said how great it was. But if I start barfing everywhere afterwards, then you got to give it to me that I can't. I mean, I actually have
He is content at last.
From my past. I mean, I've got issues with liver. Y'all heard my liver in the window story, haven't you? That story is so hilarious.
I'm proud to be working with
liver in the window.
Yeah, for me, I mean, liver is no matter how much like you have it in whatever sauce it's in, always seems dry to me. Like,
no, it's the taste. I think the taste.
Yeah, yeah. So I can't.
Welsh Fox, subscribe! Woohoo! Thank you so much. Andrew's gonna sing to you this time.
No, I'm not.
That was an interesting song.
We love you, Welsh Fox. Oh yes, we do. Sub to Mop, and you're awesome. It's true. We are so glad you're with us. Thank you for supporting our weirdness.
Perfect. Spot on.
I felt it.
I should have gone with a Little Shop of Horrors, but you know, that's the one stuck in my head.
From the ritual. You were unconscious for more than an hour.
Yeah, it's all about, I mean, some things are totally texture.
Yeah.
I would love to. I mean, when somebody says, this is a great thing, this is what, you know, I'm more willing to try that. But if it's just you know, like going to the grocery store and grabbing one of the rotisserie chicken things, I can't, you know.
Yeah.
I need someone to kind of vouch for it a little bit, if it's something that I'm not sure about.
I'll eat anything once, you know, as long as it's food.
Good distinction there.
Yeah.
Larry, good. We're all in kindergarten. We all had some paste before. I mean,
I have never eaten paste. I have no idea what it tastes like. I've never.
I don't think I have either. But everyone makes such a cultural thing about it that, like, oh
yeah.
I mean, I got separated from my class because I was reading too high. I don't remember what kindergartners did.
Yeah, I was in between parents in kindergarten, so I don't even really remember it.
I remember our playground, and we had a kitchen set where you could go play.
What? Oh! I can do Spirit of Vengeance now. I can do Spirit of Vengeance.
Do it quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can. Can I do it quick?
Come on, Larry, show us.
I don't think you can.
30 minutes. You can do it.
Just do it as fast as you can. You probably can get through a couple of bosses.
At least do something so that I don't feel like a liar.
Look, I'm doing Spirit of Vengeance, people. Look, an hour and a half into the stream. Spirit of Vengeance.
Good. There you are. I need your help.
What happened?
My advisor, Jakaya.
Well, this is the one he was going to take you into the new expansion and show you, so it's not like you can't get away from this.
I really wish it could.
Wait, you can't stealth through it? Like I did 2 weeks ago? You can't stealth?
No. Nope.
Then I am never going back in. Screw them. Sorry.
Okay, something just boinged at me. Oh, I know what it was.
Got to be kidding. I cannot stealth through all the earlier mobs. You have to stop and kill every freaking one of them.
Was commanding my flagship.
No.
No. You can stealth through them. No, I can't.
Even slow that beast down.
I can't.
Whoever they are, they came prepared.
You can do that.
You know, I expected somebody to take their shot at me. Even
please don't torment me. I mean, I'm trying to build up the
That's it.
Motivation
to get back in. I'm trying to get rid of the distaste so much that I will try logging into that again. So help me though, if they would just let me do it with a friend, I would have even been able to take bugging out if I was able to spend that whole time in there with a friend. Be like, yeah, this really sucks. We'll have to try again sometime. No.
The thing is now. I mean, 10 years, a 10-year-old game is not a good enough game. I don't care what game it is not a good enough game to play by yourself. It just can't be. Like, mechanically, it cannot be a good enough game, I don't think. I mean, and visually, mechanically, all that put together. You have to be able to play with friends. especially when you got MMO RPG in your title.
There is no reason freaking ever to be single player Flashpoints.
Yeah.
An option? Okay.
Sure. If you want to play by yourself, yes. I'm not saying that people should be forced to group up by any stretch of the imagination. Just they can play if they can they play together, or they can play single, whatever works for them.
Is that clear?
Of course.
Yeah, just it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you can't.
I mean, look at EQ2 Dungeons. They have advanced solo where you can go in by yourself, where you could take one of your mercenaries, or you could take a friend.
Just get them out of my way.
So there's two of you in there, or they have full group dungeons, or you could solo any of them if you want. You could go in by yourself with them, or AQ3D. You go into a dungeon and another person comes into it. It scales it for that people. Oh, you have 5 people? Okay, we're going to make it hard for 5 people. Oh, you have 1 person? We're going to make it for 1 person. It's not like it's not possible out there, people.
So, I mean, it was possible before this game came out, because City of Heroes was doing that long before Tor was even a thought.
Yeah, and Hikari's right. They've done story flashpoints before.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't.
They...
Maybe later. We've got some tethers to deal with.
That we do.
Yeah. From food to spirit
I
of vengeance.
suspect it's the story mechanic that that saddles you with this companion. I suspect that's the thing that bugs us. Because if you go in with your own companion, this probably wouldn't be an issue. But since you have a specific companion, it probably because of the engine, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's because he's part of the story.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Probably why you. Yeah, but that's probably why you
still
don't
be able to have a friend with you.
Yeah.
No, you know what? That's not actually, Andrew. That's not true, actually. Or at least it shouldn't be true if that's the reason, because you're able to bring in other instances and whatnot, you're able to bring people with you while you have
the story.
We have Ras Ordo. Like I would have Ras Ordo, and then if MJ came in to whatever other instance, heroic area, whatever you call, whatever it was, they would MJ could have whoever, Bug Boy or whatever.
Hubby 1, Hubby 2, wifey, Yeah, there's nothing. It just says the person whose story it is gets that companion.
Yeah.
And they already have it where you're the only one that advances your story when you go in and do it. So how hard is that? And you're right, Hikari.
If they didn't already have that, because I was actually going to agree with you, because I thought that, oh yeah, well that makes sense. You'd only want, because you have this story companion. But no, they've actually done it in other instances where they've had.
Yeah, but there's been other issues with the companion. Remember when this thing came out, he didn't have the proper level, so he couldn't keep you alive.
That's true. But that was...
so I suspect there are other issues related with this specific companion and how this flashpoint works that probably negates the ability of bringing someone else along.
Well, no, because they've been doing a whole bunch of other flashpoints as solo too.
Yeah, but
it's been a thing for a while now, and it's
I know,
stupid,
which is why I think it's probably related to the companion and not the specific flashpoint.
No, I
itself.
think it's because that's what they've decided. Like Hikari says, they keep saying the numbers of people say they love this content the most. Well, no, it's the only content you have. They either play it or they don't play. So I don't think so. I don't think there are people running around saying they only want solo flashpoints.
Well, people might want the option.
Oh, the
option is fine. Option is fine.
absolutely fine. But I mean, I think it's the devs that want this or something. 'Cause I don't see.
I think it might be a mechanical shortcut for development, maybe.
So they don't have to do extra stuff to make extra people fit in or something, or
yeah, there maybe maybe there's some kind of mechanic or something that happens.
But why?
That makes,
they did it before.
I don't know.
You know, where the other people showed up in the cutscenes too. Not a big deal. It's happened before. Why are they stopping it? Because that's what people want? I'm not hearing that. I don't hear people being happy with this. I'm all grr, grr, grr. Natalia, I suspect the people who know how to make the old tech work are gone. All the story flashpoints work as multiplayer flashpoints.
Yeah, that's probably also
that's just it. There are multiplayer flashpoints. You can repeat them as a team, and it's the same thing. So why must you be forced to do it solo the first time when you can do it with teams after?
Remember, this isn't the first time this happened. There was another.
I
think did it too.
I think.
When we got to the when they had a story flashpoint at the end of the story and there wasn't anything else. There was another flashpoint before this one and another update that you also couldn't do with someone. And when they added more story after that, you suddenly could do the story part with another person. But this one remains. This one is still like this.
Yeah. I like Hikari's comment. I was about to say Natalia had a theory about that they broke it or lost the ability to do it and they can't remember what it was.
That's actually probably not far from the truth. Now, I'm not saying that that is some sort of neglect or anything along that line. I don't want to give them, but basically what you're dealing with Star Wars: The Old Republic and its engine is Hero Engine is what it's based on, although it's been updated since, so it's not exactly Hero Engine, although it kind of is. Hero Engine as an engine is defunct. It does not exist anymore. Nobody uses it, and even the company that makes Hero Engine no longer makes it. So you're working with a group of developers that if you are a brand new developer coming into Star Wars: The Old Republic, you have no experience with this engine because it literally only exists in Star Wars: The Old Republic. So it's not like you've got people here that have been working on, let's say, like if this was Unreal Engine, yeah, there's people that have been working on Unreal Engine for a decade or more, and they're good at it, and they know how the mechanics work, and they can get it to do strange things sometimes. Whereas it's not the case here. You have people that have never worked on this before, never worked on this engine before, and so therefore they just don't know it, and they don't know it well enough, or also this isn't a very good engine to begin with, and it can't do some of the things that would be expected of a modern engine. So
now see, I can believe that. Because that was the demise of Vanguard. Vanguard was built, and Sony took it over, and Sony kept it going for a long time until it reached the point where they said nobody knows how the freak the thing was cobbled together. And they tried to do a lot of work. They tried to add things. They fixed something, broke something deep in, and they just had no clue. Nobody that pieced this thing together, because it wasn't even like this. It wasn't like Hero Engine. It was something they made. And the people that made it were gone. And the fact that SOE kept it going for like 6 years or more, was kind of miraculous when you realize that none of them could untangle the code mess that it was. And
Yeah.
it reached
Yeah.
a point where they said anything we do now will absolutely destroy the game. There's just nothing they could do. So they finally closed it down. So I get that. I do understand that. But then they also closed down the game when they reached that kind of.
Yeah. I don't think Tor's reached that point.
I
just
don't think
that
they've reached that point. I think they're being lazy.
Well, I do think that there are some things like that just can't. They just don't know how to do anymore because the people that created this engine essentially are no longer there, and that's. It's not to say that it wasn't documented well or anything like that. I'm not making that kind of accusation, although it's possible. But it's just an engine that people are not familiar with, and people just don't work with it anymore, or really ever have. That's the other thing. It's not like you can go to a new graduate of DigiPen or whatever and say, yeah, come over and work on Hero Engine, and they'd be like, what? I've never used that before. I don't know what I'm doing here.
But I still don't understand how they can do it for the exact same mission that's not the story advancement. How can you have it working there and not the other way?
Like I said, I don't. It's not that it can't be done. It's just that the resources that it would take to do it are probably larger.
Just erase the story one and just have people go run it together.
Well, they do. They have that. But
until you do the story, you can't move on.
Right, because there's story elements. It's the story elements that are killing the ability to run with the group.
Regular.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I get it. I'm totally with you.
EA spend money. That's Fantasyland.
Right,
yeah. Oh yeah, and you're right, Hikari. Even if you know the engine, it doesn't mean you can figure out what crazy band-aided code strings that my son sits there and I talk with him some about some of the when he figures out coding things, and I just look at it like okay. So glad you get that. That's not my thing, but that's just it for me. Why even make it the story one separate? Why even do that? Just
like I said, I think it's a shortcut.
It's like the same. It's the same when you do it the other way. You can still do the talking and stuff.
Well, no. I mean, not anymore. Not in any of the modern ones. In any of the modern group flashpoints, there's not talking.
Oh, there's not?
Yeah, no. You just basically do the mechanics.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's.
Yeah, now the social things are gone.
Yeah. No flashpoints use those mechanics anymore. And I think it's because they probably just don't know how to do it anymore, or do it well, and maybe it'll break the game,
Or the people were complaining about, wasting time in the...
I mean, there is that too. There is a sect of people.
It's not like you couldn't skip it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, actually, you can't in certain instances. Unless everybody skips it, you can't skip it.
Didn't Hikari say, though, they went through and fixed one that had this problem and made it so that you could have multiples go through? So, anyway, it's still going to be a very sticking sore point for me. Because it literally has. It is completely blocked me from being able to play the game. Spacebar crowd.
Right, spacebar.
I remember being yelled at for that. Forget y'all, I'm gonna listen.
Well, when you run 20 or 30 hammer stations each day, it's kind of gets kind of repetitive.
Well, that's their problem, not mine.
True.
So they should have, you can have a click box of conversation or no conversation, and you can queue for that group of.
Right.
Sand, this isn't me. This is Larry.
Oh,
I'm kicking back.
This is me. And also, I'm
he's a Sith.
I'm technically not a Jedi.
He's a light side Sith.
I'm just using Jedi powers.
He's a luscious strawberry Sith.
Luscious strawberry Sith.
Exactly. He's a Sith Guardian.
Sith Guardian.
So help me, you're almost there. I want to see you open up that boss that I couldn't do.
Where am I?
I mean...
What was the boss that you couldn't do?
Second to
right
last.
after it's supposed to explode and drop you on the floor, but I never got the explosion, and so...
Yeah, there was a force field that the controls wouldn't activate, so she couldn't click.
Yeah, the little control panel never activated.
It's the second to last boss, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Hikari, yes. I know what you're talking about, and I can't pull the game out. Or you could queue for speed runs or story and RP runs. I think I know what you're talking about, and I can't come up with the name.
I might actually get through the Spirit of Vengeance. How long have I been doing this? Oh, 2 hours. That's not too bad.
I spent 3 hours in the Spirit of Vengeance alone, Larry, so you're doing really good. I mean, granted, I would like go back and instead of I tried to just stealth everybody. And if I died, if they caught me and I died, I tried to go back and keep stealthy. Hey, I enjoyed it.
I just barrel through everything.
Oh, Hikari, thank you so much for joining us and for all the conversation and helping us rip on this whole solo Flashpoint garbage. What's the thing that annoys MJ the most in MMORPGs? When she's forced to solo. By game mechanics. Yeah. That would be the #1 thing. That kicks me out of games. I mean, that's exactly why I left SO in the beginning. I noped out of that instantly because I mean, I go in there, I'm playing with my boss. I was streaming with Sean, and he was 1 step farther than me on a quest. Ergo, we couldn't even be in the same area. Couldn't group up, couldn't do anything. Oh, see, he's in the kitchen.
Yeah,
oh, you forgot the little chef dude. Come on. Go give a cameo to our droid with the chef hat.
Droid. He's gonna blow up anyway. I'm gonna blow him up.
He doesn't blow up.
Yeah. Oh. Spoilers?
I just ran through this room. I made it through without fighting anyone.
There was one thing that I did recently. I think it might have been one of the Legacy of the Sith things, where I just ran all the way through it and just fought everybody at the end.
Well,
I don't think I could do it with this.
I'd use the stealth. I'd use the drop aggro.
Yeah,
I ran and then hit that drop aggro one, yeah. Except then my darn little Wait, where's your companion?
Right there.
Oh, there he is.
Right there.
Was he like back in the kitchen?
Yeah, he was getting a sandwich. It was fine.
He was trying to make a Monte Cristo after hearing about it for so long. Oh.
It's
I ran
Mando Cristo. It was a Mando Cristo. Yeah. See, I can do the puns too, everybody.
Bravo, Larry. Bravo.
I'm good. Yep.
See how Hikari's
I'll be here all night.
I'm craving dinosaur barbecue right now. And Beddoes. Oh, the chicken super nachos. Dang, that would be so good. Wow, do you hear my cats tearing up my house?
No, I don't. But all I hear is like lightsabers and explosions, so, you know. It's really crazy that I can hear a lightsaber, and I'm not carrying a lightsaber. I have a sword. Got to talk to some devs about that. Yeah, I'm sure they don't have anything else to do. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Yeah, no, that's where I had to run and hide when everybody was chasing me.
Oh.
He's totally gonna make it through this. I mean, hopefully you've had dinner, because I'm gonna feel bad if you're... Oh no!
I did have something to eat because my blood sugar's getting low, but I've not had dinner yet.
Well, you're more than halfway through, aren't you?
Oh yeah, definitely more than halfway through. I think I got two more bosses. I have 2 more bosses.
Be quiet, Henry. We're encouraging him.
Yeah, I think there's another ship.
Yeah, there's another ship. But that's it. The other ship is the end. And so I'm almost to this boss of this one.
Yeah, but there's 2 bosses after that, I think.
Yeah,
I think so. I think MJ was stuck on the boss after this one.
Yeah, it's the boss after this one that I got stuck on. But he's still going through really fast, so... Just go to the end, drag him to the elevator.
Oh, it's actually not a bad idea. If I thought I could live... I don't know if I can. I don't think I can live. If they weren't elites, I would be able to do it. For sure.
Well, you have heroic ability.
And my what?
Your heroic ability. You know, spam
I do.
those...
I do. Do I even know
spam
where
those attacks.
I don't know where that button is. I don't think I have it on my bar.
You don't. Not that I can see.
I never have to use it, so I don't think about it.
Oh, I love it. Especially when you complete all the stories, you get those 8 attacks.
Yeah.
They do a lot of damage too.
I should add it to my bar. Where is it?
Legacy, probably.
Don't see
Yeah, as long as he's not asking me, because I don't even know.
I don't see it.
No, it's not legacy then. General? I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Heroic moment. All right. All right, I'll use it. I'll use it on a boss or something. Maybe it'll go down faster. Although my hand's starting to get stiff right now because I've been holding onto the mouse for so long.
Yeah, yeah.
That pause right there kind of had people going the other way.
I mean, so help me, if this flashpoint let me save where I was and go back in, it would be a million times better too. You know?
Yeah, yeah, and then you're
because
bugged
I made it all the way to
again.
there thanks to a bug.
Yeah, but you would probably still be bugged.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe they would fix it. I could at least stay out and then wait till they fix it and then go back in.
Chances are you'd have to reset if they fixed it and you were bugged. If they make any changes to it. I know that, yeah.
This is the room I was bugged, wasn't it?
No.
No, I haven't got to the place. We were still in this area whenever I was with you.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was just seeing kind of around bit there. I'm gonna have some PTSD when you get to that room. That's right, because we haven't had the explodey bits and dropping in the pit.
Right. Oh, I didn't realize what time it is. 9 o'clock already. Oh, 10 o'clock Eastern.
Just another 15 minutes, you can do it.
It's probably gonna be another half an hour at least.
We'll just say 15 minutes. You're good. You're fast. You can do it. I gotta see if you get bugged there. I have to see it.
Okay. I didn't on my other character, so yeah. Oh, this room is annoying. Am I done? Finally?
No controls, and the fluctuating power keeps engaging the shields.
Can you fix
I wanted
it?
to fight the
We
Rancor.
just need to shut it down. That'll take care of the town.
Nope, you don't get to.
I know.
No, I think you get to. It's a bonus boss. I think you have to do something on the.
Oh, is it a bonus boss in the?
Yeah, I think
yeah.
you need to get some keys on the corridor before you get here.
It's probably something that happens during the group flashpoint.
No, you can do it solo. I think.
Oh, really?
I did it solo. Back before you got to this room on that long corridor, there were a couple of rooms on the left side. I think if you went to those rooms, there were some keys or something. And if you got those, you could unlock his cage.
So I got a question for everybody watching still. Does it bug you that I leave these here? Because I'm leaving them.
No.
It's a beauty.
I have to leave mine.
Yeah, it triggers me.
Says the guy who throws himself down.
Yeah, I always have to loot everything.
It used to trigger me. It doesn't anymore.
Yeah, maybe it's because I haven't gotten to my first billion credits.
Oh, well.
So, yeah, it kind of triggers me.
I'll be honest, I have not got a billion credits either, but I spend my credits pretty fast, comparatively.
Yeah, but cumulative, you've probably got more than a billion credits.
Oh, probably. Yeah, because I've had 100,000 credits several times.
Thousand or million?
I mean, 100 million. Sorry, 100 million credits. That's what I meant. I've had 100 million credits several times. Like, I don't know if I ever had. I'm pretty sure I've had 500 million at one point.
I like the move with the escape pod. Clever.
Yeah.
You just don't run into idea people anymore, you know? And then Shay swooping in?
Yeah. Skipping over.
Maybe
blah blah blah.
Sorry.
Yep. We're gonna fight you.
Don't forget your right moment.
Oh yeah.
This is embarrassing.
Burn through them all. Let's do it.
Burn them, burn them. I want very much to be able to really kill this guy. That's from Natalia.
Okay, hit them all.
This is embarrassing.
I think I do it because the extra bar slows me down. Because I don't click at all for anything.
Cannot win. Give up. This is embarrassing.
You get a rock in the face. You get lightning.
Oh,
Die.
for a second I thought the
Inconceivable.
dude was clapping you. Like, good job.
You get whatever that is.
That's the knife.
Also a kick. You get a grenade. And choked. Oh, it didn't die. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. I go over here.
Okay, wait. Wait. You got me. No need for this to get ugly. Or uglier. Getting hard to breathe in here. But you got a bigger problem. And I'm the only guy who can fix it. The controls are locked. The field marshal made sure nobody could scatter when things got tough. I didn't like it. But what are you gonna do?
And you have a fix.
You know, I could just see this guy
A nice one.
in that garage along with Travolta. Grease.
Part of a passcode. Let me walk away. You get the rest.
He's got that kind of hair.
Grease lightning.
Yeah.
Go grease lightning, burning up the quarter mile. Grease lightning, go grease lightning. Yeah, there was grease too in my school.
Don't worry, kid. A deal's a deal.
What, did you just let him go? Oh yeah, you're a nice guy, right?
Yeah,
Saving my brother is.
Or at least you're playing a nice guy on TV.
I play a nice guy on
Just kidding.
TV.
I play a nice guy on TV.
He wasn't kidding. The engine leak will kill the remaining crew unless we seal it off.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
Seal it off because I'm a nice guy.
Shut it down.
You got
it.
Yep. Okay, there we go. It's the Great Glass Elevator.
Hey, I have one of those.
Ding. I wonder if that was supposed to be a comedic moment because it didn't play that. All right, last ship. Let's see if I can do this.
You got this.
Okay. Now let's see if I can do it. I love the animation so much better on a Guardian than I do on the Sith Warrior. Like the one where you hit your fist on the ground as a Sith Warrior, you actually stab your sword or lightsaber into the ground as a Jedi Knight. Love it. That one right there. You also flourish a little more as well. Like that. How are we doing? We still awake?
I am.
Okay.
I'm trying not to distract you away from your...
For my quest?
From getting up to that boss, man. Yeah, see, I ran through. It's the next room where your floor explodes, hopefully. At least I'll get to see it if you do it, because my floor didn't explode. I just ran forward and dropped.
I'll be honest.
And Andrew's like, yo, you're supposed to have an explosion there, and... What?
Yeah, you probably were in combat. Or something, and...
yeah. Well, when I did it...
That thing bugged.
When I did it on my other character, I didn't... the floor didn't explode either. It didn't bug, but the floor didn't explode.
I don't think I was in combat, because I had done the 2 little side things. My people had already run away before I even went to the front.
I don't... The first time, I don't know.
Yeah, the first time they ended up
You
leaving.
read it so many times that I...
Yeah, but the very first time they left before I went forward. So maybe that was the problem. They went away. I don't know. I'm like, I'm sitting here getting slightly anxious. It's gonna work for him though.
Hopefully.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Oh man, for a minute I thought your door wasn't even gonna open.
I'm in combat.
Yeah, it's the snipers.
Yeah,
You have to get to them.
No, this is where the floor falls through.
No,
yeah.
right there.
It's right here. Right here.
Yeah, right there.
I can't get to him. I can't get to the snipers.
No, there's no way to get to the snipers.
Can't see.
See, no explosion for you either.
Yeah,
No, but the quest
But it did
updated.
update.
Yeah.
His updated. Oh, I'm so jealous.
Oh gosh.
But your guys were still there. Mine had left, so I'm wondering. I mean, maybe that was.
Realized how low I was on health.
Yeah. You were probably in combat with other mobs or the companion or something like that, and they.
I think it was just bugged when, like, because what probably didn't happen is the snipers probably didn't de-aggro, and they probably fixed that.
No, because when you fall down, it's supposed to trigger like it did for you, and it didn't for her.
Right. And for me though, by the time I'd gotten up to where the floor goes down, my snipers turned around and left. There were no snipers anymore.
Oh, there was a healing thing there. Oh well.
Yeah, it's gonna work for him. I'm jealous.
Am I back in this one? Wasn't I in this room before? Yeah, it feels
No, that's what I mean. This is the room where the boss is, but it throws you off because it looks about the same.
Well, the ships are similar, so it's probably why the rooms are so similar. But the boss is after that that shield over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the console is lit for you.
Oh, is this where it failed? The console?
Yeah.
Lit?
Yep.
Yeah,
the console wasn't lit. The quest hadn't updated when I fell, and no amount of times of my going back made it update.
Great.
So Natalia's never seen the floor explode either. So well,
I don't know if it does explode.
It probably doesn't anymore. I think. Well, when I did it at first, I think it did. Probably doesn't. Or explode or cave in or something like that.
I thought it... Well, I think it's supposed to open. Because it's a door.
Yeah, but you just go through it now. It's like it's a hologram now.
Yeah, see, that was not lit up, so I could never click on it.
Ah.
So I never got to do this part. So this is I've never seen from here on.
Just a guess.
I regret my association with those rat ghouls. Extreme times call for extreme measures. Field Marshal Cole promised the Ishad the relics. They belong to those who believe in honor. Shay Vizsla does not.
You think this attack is acting with honor?
How dare you?
Oh, he dares.
How dare you? Oh, she dares. Keep the trap.
Stand aside for your better.
You can't interrupt it. Oh, my interrupt's not there. Oh, crap. Well. Guess I'm getting sniped. That's okay, I can jump right back.
So after stream, Larry, what are you gonna have for dinner?
My middle kid made, I think it's just pasta.
Nice.
I don't. They brought it down. It's sitting in front of me. but my office is kind of dark right now, so I can't. It looks like just pasta.
Larry just mutes his mic a little bit. Comes back. This is. You know,
yeah, it was pasta.
On Mandalorian honor.
Oh, was that supposed to be a boss? That was not.
Yeah, she was a boss.
That was not hard. That was not boss worthy.
Well, at least you can get to her. I mean.
Can anyone hear me?
That's true.
Flagship Spirit of Vengeance 2.
You hear that? Jakaya's alive!
Life support failing. Under fire. If you're doing something, do it now.
Let's go.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking this was the last one. Is this the last one? Is there a boss here, or do I have?
Can we go any faster?
Or do I have other stuff that I need to do first?
I don't know. I've never been here.
I forget. I've only done it once.
All remaining crew must gather on the bridge. I repeat, the bridge.
Oh, guess not. Well, maybe these guys. But it's not much. Trying to figure out what the interrupt is. No. Nope.
Not that. Not that.
Nope. Yeah, don't know where it is. Okay. Wait, what's this one? Nope, that's not it either. I don't remember what it is. Oh well. Hopefully I don't need it for the next fight. It's probably not even on my bar. with the adjustments, all the changes that happen.
Aren't you the troublemaker?
Field Marshal Cole.
In the flesh.
If anonymous, if you have a number after your name, are you really anonymous?
A piece of advice? You're on the wrong side of this.
Well, yes, because you don't know which anonymous it is.
Well, no, I do. It's anonymous number 72222.
I've seen what your side does. I want no part of that.
Oh, it wasn't an invitation. It's just a fact. A shame. Because a Sith should understand that power must be earned and not given to the highest bidder.
Power must be earned.
Enough. What do you want, traitor?
If it isn't Shay herself, as predicted.
Answer the question.
You've made the Mandalorians servants. That won't stand. But enough about me. Your friends came all this way to die.
Mandalore is holding them back.
Time to squash the big one.
Gave me a little time to stretch my wrist.
There you go.
I'm just gonna stand, yeah. Stand in the middle there. Might as well. It doesn't hurt so much. You should really try better. Gosh, my fingers were in the wrong spot. Like, why is my buttons not working? Oh, look, it's a twirling blade. Wee, look at the blade. It's twirling.
Look at you, you're a little windmill.
That's right.
Put some wooden shoes on you and tiptoe through the tulips.
Some rollerblades, you won't even need a speeder.
Oh, there you
Ah.
Still alive? Impressive.
Is it really impressive? I mean, you're not hitting me very hard. Still at 100% health.
Oh, look, you took a little damage there.
Ooh, look at that. 95.
Oh, darn, you've been healed.
Oh, wow. Down to 97. Or 67. Sorry.
Well, it is story.
I know. Also, did they break the mechanics? Because I used to... Can you jump to snipers now? Or is it just when they're hunkered down you can?
I think it's only when they're hunkered down. Because when you're in cover, you can be pulled.
Yeah, but you can't
unless you're hunkered down.
There was a time when you wouldn't be able to jump to snipers. As somebody who played a Sith Marauder, hated it. Because I would use even up close. I used to use the leap in order to gain what was this, rage, or yeah, rage.
Yeah, rage.
And good night.
Or focus if you're a sentinel.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That means next time Larry gets to move on and start lots.
We've got
Lots.
the Kadera banner. Now finish off Jakaya and that damn Sith.
I'm really kind of sad because there have been a couple parts there that I really wanted to do a screenshot.
Enjoy your last days, Sir Vizsla. I certainly will.
She got away.
Bye-bye.
Any crew that can stand are working on repairs, Mandalore.
Keep on them. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Ras, any sign of ships circling back?
Nothing. Apart from failing to rid the galaxy of my crotchety brother, they must have what they came for.
The Kadera banner.
I don't get it. What's it mean to her?
Clan Kadera started an uprising against Mandalore the Vindicated. Refused to side with the Sith. Refused the call by their leader. To them, it was a matter of honor. Right or wrong, they were wiped out.
It doesn't explain why she went to all this trouble.
It's a symbol of rebellion. Maybe something for those outcasts to
There's
rally
something
around.
wrong with my tail
Perhaps.
flaps.
But it feels like there's more to it. I don't know how she did it, but these groups should be slitting each other's throats, not working together. Something personal is driving her.
We can't let her divide us, Mandalore. Another civil war will rip us apart. Let me find her and end this.
Oh, I got a choice. Oh, I'm sorry.
Agreed.
Pay attention, Larry. Wake up.
What do you need?
When the time comes,
I was just
He was
watching the
drooling
show.
over his dinner,
Right now,
right? Yeah.
we can't let her trail.
Yeah,
too
I was just
cold.
watching the
I'll leave
show.
it once.
You're in no shape for this kind of fight, you old rancor.
Harjack. Then stop wasting time and go find this traitor, Mandalore. I'll take care of things here.
My hunt ends only in death. Hers or mine.
Would it really be so simple?
I wish it could be, but there are probably more attacks coming. I named Jakaya Ordo as Arbiter. On all matters, you speak with my voice and my authority. Prepare the clans for war!
I guess they got the ship fixed right at the most opportune moment. Where it was the most dramatic. Oh.
That was successful. Messy, but successful.
You got your Kadera banner, Field Marshal Cole. At great cost.
Are the Ashad not used to enemies shooting back?
A shame Clan Varad can contain things on their ship once Shay's minions arrived.
Your precious followers got just as bloody. The difference is our reputation will increase, unlike yours.
We're good to go for the next phase, Field Marshal.
Darmanda must have got their credits.
Stop. It's true Clan Varad failed to contain the situation.
Wow, it's still going.
Still going.
Let's talk about that.
Thermal detonator.
Yeah, we know. You didn't have to announce it.
Good reflexes, Ty. What we're missing here is the understanding that we
That's
must
some
rely on
mustache
each
right
other.
there.
For example, if he lets go of that, we die. We all want something enough to bleed for it. Reputation, honor, credits, whatever. That conviction binds us together, makes us equal. So I'll need everyone to stay committed to each other.
What? That makes no sense.
Like our lives depend on it. The Mandalorians have lost their way. They didn't remain committed.
Really? She's trying to kill this guy.
I will show them our unbroken history of honor that yet remains. A hidden chain of proud tradition
waiting to drag the unworthy down. We have chosen a side in this battle, and we fight to win.
I don't think that's how thermal detonators work.
You have your assignments. Go.
Mandoa Drardigu.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks.
Yay! And he did all of that in less the time that I... I mean, to be fair, I think I spent 45 minutes fighting that bug. And going back and forth and back and forth, but... Oh, Hikari's back! Hikari had food and came back.
But speaking of food, I do need to get some. So, thank you if you're still around after 2.5 hours of this. We appreciate it. Of course, if you'd like to read more about Star Wars The Old Republic and all the fun stuff that's happening with it right now, go to massively.com. We have all sorts of articles about
MassivelyOP.com.
What did I say? Did I say just massively? Sorry, massivelyop.com. Wow, I just threw us back 7 years. Of course, follow us.
He's
on Twitter.
hungry, folks.
I am. I'm hungry. And actually, let me. There we go.
Nope, I got the links. There's the links. Go to the link. Talk to us about Spirit of Vengeance. How much you want Larry to keep streaming?
Yes. And we appreciate you following us here on Twitch and subscribing, as we saw earlier. Appreciate that. And but if also go to Patreon, patreon.com/masterlyop. You can support us there as well. But if you can't support us financially, I mean, keep reading. That's what we're here for. We want to give you the best MMO news we possibly can, and we appreciate all of it. So thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, MJ and Andrew, for sticking around as well. I really appreciate it.
Oh, and, thank you.
Thank you.
For letting me see the end of that mission. And thanks to everybody for coming and watching and being a part of us. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a good night, and I hope Larry has a good dinner.
I will try. Bye-bye. May the Force be with you. Always.
Good night.